one and all. How is your Thursday afternoon thus far? Well, I guess maybe it's not Thursday afternoon for you, but it is for me. It just started. I hope yours is good. Your day is going well. Mine is. Hey, Bob. I saw your retracted message of hi. Okay, so we are still in our book. Who Needs a Superhero? We are in chapter 9, Daredevil. We're almost through it. And we won't start anymore till probably Tuesday with our new format, which I'll just read it off camera. Hey, John. Sorry for your loss. They stopped that timer a little too early. Hey, I voted for both of you. One on my laptop, one on my phone. So you each got a vote. Okay, anyways, okay. Here we are. Remember the lines we quoted earlier from Paul? That would have been yesterday, most likely. The Apostles' prayer for Christians to discern what truly comes from God. Having spiritual knowledge of God's character helps us tell the difference between what comes from God and what does not. This is an important skill because false voices often claim to speak for God. Every so often, counterfeit comic books come along. For a few unwary people pay an exorbitant price for worthless book. For instance, the phony copies of Eerie #1 made the rounds a few years ago, and they sold well until word got around when the DC reprinted the extremely rare Action Comics #1. The company made the reprint of an oversized edition and added the outer cover identifying the book as a facsimile. Even with the precautions, some unscrupulous sellers removed the extra cover and sold the mutilated reprint for huge sums of money. The unfortunates who buy those bogus books usually don't know much about comics to start with. They will fall for a fake because they've never seen the real thing. At a convention, I saw a well-meaning fan approach Dave Sim, creator of Sybaris, the Aardvark, with a bootleg copy of the first issue. Since I own the original, I recognized the fake, but the proud owner didn't. He presented the book to Dave Sims and asked him to sign it. Sim matter-of-factly opened the book and signed the name of the fantasy artist Frank Frazetta at the bottom of the first page. The bewildered fan looked at this signature and sputtered, "But you aren't Frank Frazetta. And that's not Sybaris #1, Sim said, and he proceeded to point out the telltale signs that the book was a fake. The Surest defense against being led astray by phony gods is the first-hand knowledge of the one and only true God. Fakes are easy to spot when you know the real thing. Faithful prayer and study of the scriptures are our best tool for a reliable knowledge of God. Belonging to a community of faith helps too. Who can discern his errors? Asked the psalmist in Psalms 19:12, verse 12. Few of us are quick to recognize our own mistakes. God can and does speak to us through the counsel of spiritual friends. One of the funniest stories in the account of Balaam, funniest stories in the Bible, is the account of Balaam, a prophet who set out on a mission opposed to God's will. You think the prophet would see God's purpose clearly, but not Balaam. Somehow Balaam had convinced himself that he had permission to travel to Moab in order to pronounce a curse on Israel. As Balaam rides his donkey towards Moab, an angel appears in the road with sword drawn to strike Balaam for his disobedience. The angel is invisible to Balaam, but Balaam's donkey can see it. See the avenging spirit. To save his master's life, the donkey bypasses the angel by detouring into a field. The donkey's meandering enrages Balaam, and he beats the poor beast until she returns to the road. Twice more, the donkey rescues Balaam from an angel, and twice more, the furious prophet beats his donkey. On the third occasion, God opens the donkey's mouth, and the beast asks Balaam why he is beating her. In his rage, Balaam doesn't even notice the strangeness of the situation. He tells the donkey that if he had a sword in hand, he would kill her on the spot. The donkey reminds Balaam of her consistent past good behavior. Then God allows Balaam to see the angel, and the angel tells Balaam, "The donkey saw me and turned away from me 3 times. If she had not turned away, I would have certainly killed you by now. I would have spared her." Numbers 22 verse 23. Balaam could have saved himself a great deal of danger, not to mention the embarrassment, had he allowed his donkey to guide him on the way. And that's it for now. Okay. I don't know what you are reading, Rick. I'm reading from Who Needs a Superhero? Chapter 9, Daredevil Discernment. It's part of the thing. So tomorrow we finish up Daredevil Discernment. Uh, get my earphones in. Invite some people. You need more good movies. Don't we all? I guess it's a definition of what is a good movie. Turn me down, please, people in the audience. That is my mom and Dave. Twitter. Okay, so now we shall share screen 2. Hi, let's bring up our chat again so we can see it. For comic books, I don't know. Have you ever seen Darkman? I am sharing. You can see my screen. Yeah, well, now that I have a second screen, I don't need to put the comments on there. Great. Or their superpowers. Um, Not exactly. I wouldn't say superpowers, but you might. I think you might like Darkman. I wouldn't call him horror. I'm not sure how to describe him. Uh, there's three movies. I didn't mind them. I don't like horror myself, so that should tell you something. I was willing to watch some, so. And it's not. It's superhero based. He's a guy that goes through a tragic accident, gets his face disfigured, and he becomes a master of disguise. And well, he does becomes a Punisher like type character, an anti hero, if you will. I know it says I wouldn't consider it horror myself. I guess somebody does, so they did three of them. So although I think the second two were only direct to like video, so okay. So we're gonna go back to our black tints because I don't think we fully covered that properly. Oh, I never said I didn't like the movie. It's just that Venom lacked a little something without the Spider-Man element attached. I know that it's knit as Spider-Man Venom based. Let's see. Don't make me. I need to change my grade. I'm not sure whether there will be a part two. I wouldn't mind a part two. You know, I'd go watch a part two. Like I said, used a bit of. Uh, there was a Spider-Man cartoon in the '90s that they used an element of that, where that's how he got. Hey, James. Hey, Jessica. I should say more accurately. How are you today? Oh, we have a man of culture right here. Hi, James. No, you do not have a man of culture. You have a girl of culture. I'm sorry to do it, but I am doxing James a little. James is actually a girl. Her name is Jessica. I know this person in person, but I'm not saying. And you would see that if you, well, you might see it if you watched her videos. No problem. No way that you could have known Bob. Although Jessica has yet to speak again. Jessica, this is one of my subs. Bob lives in Italy. If you're still listening. And Bob is 15. Or how? When's your birthday again, Bob? Oh, he says, I could know. I was already sent to her. Yes, true. I guess you could have known that way. Okay, so let's switch this portion back to black. Okay. No, I want black, not substandard gray. I can hear the echo, Rick. That's funny. Leave it, please. Okay, so block that. And then we will unlock the tints. Make sure we're on black. Sorry about the echo. Some people don't know how to turn down TVs when they're asked. Good thing is I'm not hearing the echo. I do hear myself, though, out there. Anime TV. I mean day, not TV. I don't know. I was technically it was supposed to be yesterday, but I forgot Drawn and Quartered was on, so I didn't go on for my regularly scheduled thing. Um, so I might end up doing. I'm thinking about tomorrow going on. I don't know what time in the like 7 and doing like an anime, a DC, a Marvel. Might do uh, cable because of Drawn and Quarter. Your E confused me. EO confused me? You EO confused me? I'm not sure what you mean, Bob. Okay, so come back to the brush. Your echo confused me. Well, I'm sorry my echo confused you. The echo's still there? Yes, David. No, I'm talking to David. This is my character.
Did you hear me all the way with you? He's creeping me. Oh, it's not me, it's his character.
No, my character's named Marvin Curtis. I was talking to you, David. I heard you asking whether this is my character. I cannot point. Okay. I cannot type on this small keyboard. Oh well. Sounds like a problem you need to solve, Bob. But ba 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 ba. Okay, so I think we'll go for our red tints now. Finally. I can't type. You can just type. You can type. You just can't type well. Bob. 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 So next week, next Tuesday, I start my live drawings at noon. And hopefully I will be putting down 3 or 4 other videos a day minimum that are 5 to 10 minutes length. Of course, we'll have the snack videos. My name isn't Bob, but it's fine. I know that it's easier to sing. Sing Bob 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 Bob. Then Michael Mama Michael. And who is Dave? Dave is a friend of mine who is over. Bob says, "Hi, Dave, the friend." Bob is a person that watches me who lives in Italy. He's a 15-year-old young man. Till he turns 16 on his birthday when I forget it is.
He can't see me.
No, he cannot see you, Dave. Because all that's being seen is.
Hi, Bob.
I don't know what to put as my pick. Yes, it's all right to have said hi to Bob. Boom, 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 boom. 7th of December. So you've turned 16. You're 16 now. No longer 15, right? Uh, my friend isn't even subscribed to YouTube. Computers really aren't his thing.
Call from +12897668197.
Mom, that was my cell phone. And that reminds me, you need to contact those people about our landline. I will create an account just for Dave so that I can get. Bob and his wrenches. Wrenchalot. Let's do the red tints again. We will grab his eye color here. Grab justice. I'm back to 1. But I changed phone. I lost all my troll accounts and all of John's wrenches. I'm back to 1. How'd you lose all your troll accounts? I don't remember the password. Don't you think you should have written them down? the password somewhere. That many troll accounts, it's, sort of like necessary. And they would have had different email addresses. You could always just go, I don't remember the password, and reset your passwords on all of them. That's too much work. Isn't creating all new accounts too much work too, Bob? I don't know. A lot of effort. I don't know. Yeah, then there's that. You put all that effort into making all those accounts too. Well, let's see. We need blue shading. Okay, so that is dust. I did it. I did it. 2 minutes. I gotta practice. Okay, so let's see. Control O. I think I already did elected. Where's my wrench? I don't know. Where is your wrench? Extender. Fearmaster. Bring up the fishman. Hello. Flame. Not appearing. Yes, appearing. Where's your wrench? I guess we can wrench you. Let's see. So we need orange shading. I'm still a Grinch inside. Yeah, but who wants to be a Grinch? So now, who are you walking on? Oh, this is one of my main characters, Electide. I think you've seen her before. Red. Thanks. Okay, give me a sec here. Just gotta lock all my layers here except for that way I don't do stuff on a layer that I don't want to. Okay, so you want the powers. You want to know the powers that be. You want to know the powers that be because you can't see how to me. Electide. Electide, she's not fried. You know what? Let's do this so we can do sort of two things at once. Something that Bob should like. Yes, mother. What are you doing?
I was going to take the VGA cord.
Well, you can take the black one.
Well, I was, but it got caught on the...
There. Just be careful, Rick. I just wound out something. I can watch your videos in VR now. Okay. Okay, so let's move this over slightly. Okay, can you read that, Bob? So her name is Mary Ware. Her height and weight are variable because of here. Okay, you want to know her skills and powers. So let's see. She has no hand-to-hand combat train. I'm reading. Please stay on the same page. Don't move. I'll move it one way for you. There. What? Okay. What about Canadian milk? Yeah. Oh, she went to get milk in the bag. What's a ghetto blaster? A radio. Usually plays tapes, CDs. Well, probably doesn't play CDs anymore, but a traveling, sort of bigger than a Walkman, almost like an MP3 player, but a lot bigger. Let's see. Can you zoom in, please? Zoom into what? Blasters. Some. to the history. I have an idea what ghetto blasters look like. They come in all shapes and sizes. Okay, so history. View. That better, Bob? The communication is so slow. Yeah. It's also, I've got to look to the side now to see the chat. I'm trying to do it. Okay, so now we're dealing with the orange. And I gotta figure out where I want my light source. And I gotta figure out where I put. Have you finished reading, Bob? Or whomever else might be here? Please let me read the rest. Oh. Hello? Hey,
Hello.
Brandon. There you go, Bob.
Bob the Pope, yo.
So, did you see my video yesterday from the beginning to see my nice little new setup thing that I have?
Actually, I didn't see that yet. I was too busy with other stuff.
Okay, no problem. Okay,
I'll take a
Bob.
look at it though.
Oh, you don't need to. Okay, Bob, I'm gonna stop sharing for a sec, and so, but I will share this back in a second.
Yeah, I was up all late last night trying to get some stuff. Trying to find some stuff for my wife and all that because we finally have found something that'll get rid of her CLL and stuff like that.
Uh, you see me on this camera now. You see my other camera, but I have something now to instead of going on my laptop to see stuff, I get to see stuff on this nice big 40-inch screen TV.
That's a TV? I thought that was a desktop. I'm looking at that thing and go like, dang, that's a huge computer screen.
Well, I'm using that as a computer screen. It's a 40-inch TV.
You can use that as a computer monitor?
Yeah, as long as it has a VGA port on it,
Oh, wow.
which mine does.
All this time I thought you were using a laptop.
Well, till yesterday I was.
Oh, wow.
Switch back to my other camera. And we will share screen 2, which is okay, Bob.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, Ortiz. Yeah, I said that already. Good afternoon, all. Hi, Ortiz and Brad. It's Brandon, I should say. Did I call you Brad or Brandon? Sorry if I called you something other than your name.
I don't know.
ERT says, hello at Dave the Friend, and Dave the Friend says, I'm Bob. Bob!
The Pope, yo.
And ERT says, you, Dave the Friend, you are not Bob. You are Dave. Laugh out loud. So did you finish reading that yet, Bob? The whole profile for Electide here?
Yeah, I'm still trying to work on that Hulk piece, but the only thing here is the only mistake I did, I made Hulk's face a little too small.
Well, I've only got one piece of advice for you.
What's that?
Don't Hulk out over it.
Oh yeah, like I'm just gonna do that because I was hit with gamma rays. Nope.
Okay, since you're done reading it, Bob, I'm putting this back to full screen so I can see a lot more.
I think I made it a little too big. Ooh, that's actually better. Okay.
Well, we can't see what you're drawing, Brandon.
Oh, well, there's not really much to look at right now because I'm still trying to figure out how to do the rest of this. But where's the? There it is.
Well, that's not too bad. That actually looks good.
Yep, Bruce Team. All I'm trying to do is get his other eye done, but this one was so complicated. It's not even funny.
I'm sorry. And you went back to saying so we couldn't see what you're drawing as you're drawing it.
Here we turn on.
Sort of the purpose of this.
Sorry.
And I'm sorry to say, Hulk's real name is not Bruce Timm, it's Bruce Banner.
The artist who did the drawing.
Who won Drawn and Quarter? Technically, it was a new guy, Dan, but what's his name? John got robbed because like 2 minutes later, in 2 to 3 minutes after they hit the timer for votes coming in, he was above him by like 9 votes. So if they would have waited like not a minute or two more, John would have won. So John got robbed.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna prop this so I can do the other eyeball.
Bob thinks that looks like Frankenstein, not the Hulk.
That was actually the whole purpose of Hulk originally. So Bruce Timm, he actually stuck with the original concept that Stan Lee had from, because this is actually a combination of Stan Lee's two favorite characters before he died. This is actually a character he got from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and we got the whole purpose of that because, well, think about it. With this, it's kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde, but he turns into a monster, and that's where the 1930s movie, I believe, of Frankenstein came out, which was Stanley's favorite. It had Boris Karloff, because Frankenstein was not the bad guy; he was the good guy. He just wanted those maniacs with the pitchforks, whatever, to just leave him alone, and that's how Hulk came to be. Hulk is somewhat like Frankenstein, but the only difference is he doesn't have those little nubs on the sides of his neck.
Yeah. Well, I would actually say, I wouldn't say he's a good guy, but I wouldn't say he's a bad guy either. In the movies, he's just a guy that he can't help how he's created.
Right.
Oh, hey JP, how are you? Ortiz Ortiz says it looks like the Hulk. So and Dave says it's me, Mario. I mean, Bob says it's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario. Woohoo! Yeah, of all the characters, my wife likes it when I do the Yoshi voice.
Time to get some green done. He's mean. He's not so green. Oh, okay, she's got green. She's not mean.
Yoshi! Oh, go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry.
Oh, the unbreathable skunk girl's here, and she's saying about Canadian Wonder. Two people want to see Canadian Wonder. Manny and
yeah, Manny was trying to get me to draw that, but I couldn't.
It's pretty easy. It's just Wonder Woman with a Canadian maple leaves instead of stars.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was trying to do the particular art style. Man said draw like me, and go like, okay, you want me, I'm thinking in my mind, go like, okay, you want me to draw the stick figure? Because even the art style you draw, Rick, I can't even draw that. That's hard even for me. I'm trying to learn it because like the only way I can draw this stuff is like Bruce Timm. Bruce Timm's like easy for me. But yeah, I was gonna say, did anyone check out the video I made for
you know what? You know what your art style is probably becoming is probably a close Bruce Timm because you seem to be doing a lot of his stuff. So you just do it in that sort of style.
Yeah, I even like Bruce Timm style too. It's pretty good. But yeah, for anyone who saw the video from my Christmas lights show, that was from a thing called Peteyville. It's not actually a name of the neighborhood I was in, but every single time this one neighborhood, they have this light show they put up for Christmas or whatever. And we went there, and it was actually pretty cool. Now, I had the music in there before from the original video, but the thing here is it was copyrighted. The music they were playing in the background was copyrighted, and they would not let me have it uncopyrighted unless I had other music in there. I go like, okay, well, let's see what we can pull off. I wanted to have...
well, right now it doesn't matter so much for us, although it's probably not. You probably don't want to do it, stuff like that, anyways, because all they'll do is monetize your channel for that video for somebody else, the artist or whatever.
Right.
Let's see, what do we got? Manny's asking where Canadian Wonder is. I am shading the one, the only Electide, who will appear in the 7th month of my stuff, and we actually have info on her. If people want to read.
I won't be surprised if Manny asks where's the Santa head on Hulk. I haven't made it yet. I'm trying to get there, but I was up late last night because my wife said she wasn't feeling good. She went ahead and called me. I think it's from her working too hard. So I was up doing research, and I think I finally found a cure for my wife that actually will work, and that's why I'm thankful that it will work, because this has been proven many times. And now, with my wife getting cured, she won't have to get chemo. Yay!
Yeah. Well, hopefully it works. Oh. Okay, let's Canadian Wonder. Yeah. I cannot believe he drives a Mustang. So disappointing. Aloha. EOT's Cause Comics. GP4 says Unbreathable Skunk Girl. EOT says Buenos tardes, señorita. Says
Buenos dias.
Good night, in other words, he says to her. Or no, afternoon, sorry. More Canadian Wonder says, good dog. Bob says, so you gotta explain to me who the unbreathable skunk girl is, Manny. And ERT says, good dog press, he will draw Canadian Wonder when you trade your Mustang for a real car. Yeah, really, Bob? Have you not figured it out? Skunk girl says, I'm his wife. You mean, good dog press says, you mean a 1970 Boss E. Everyone grasped at the brazen announcement. Good dog press says, all good. I still love you. And we are caught up with Is This Shot? I shot chat.
Le Chot. Whoa, excuse me, sorry.
Oh boy. I think I've been knocked over.
That's the baking soda.
It was something.
It was from the baking soda. I had heartburn. That's left over from the baking soda. Evie, what do you want, kitty? What are you doing?
Bob says, am I stupid? ERT says, no, just Italian. Hey, model, who wins in a fight? A geeked out electide, or the Canadian Shield? Ooh, that is a question not of the ages, but probably will be at some point. She can grow to, and she does have. She also has the ability to fly like him, but so let's see. Who would I say would win in a fight between those two? She has no hand-to-hand combat training. He does have his training as a Native American back from like 100 early 1800s. So he would have a little bit of advantage that way, I think. But like I said, she can grow to an enormous size. She has electrical based powers. And Bob's like, absorb versus electide. Well, see, absorb would absorb all the electrical energy that she can most likely put out. So, but could she overload him? There's a question. CW, Canadian Wonder versus Canadian Shield. I have no idea since I know nothing about her. It's bad enough I can't talk about characters I do know about because I've lost their information or misplaced it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed, but my thing popped out because I was supposedly not close to the signal when I am. This thing keeps going in and out.
Oh, not good. I heard nothing from you, so you were quiet.
Yeah, my phone was being a butthead. Ooh, that felt good. Yeah, with Hulk's face, I made his face too small, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the rest of his little facial wrinkles because I didn't make the lines long enough for his face.
What do you mean? Let's see.
All right, this again. Please don't turn off again.
Oh,
All right.
hey, Lorenzo. Okay.
Okay,
Can you
here's
zoom,
on my version.
here, let me get my selected on Brandon. Okay.
And here's how this one looks. The lines for his face are longer.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. Just create it. See where the eye is, basically.
Yep.
Keep showing. Keep showing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right.
Let's see here. Bring this over here. That way you can actually see. Right, his eye still goes right in there. Easy enough.
Right.
It'll still look basically the same, and his mouth will still go in about where that line is right there.
Mhm.
Probably between those two lines is maybe where you want to put the middle of his mouth.
Right.
And that line there looks right about where the top of his eye would be still.
Mhm.
You just gotta probably do it,
Sorry.
come. All right. Can you see what I'm doing there? So you keep the top there and just bring it down. Almost copy that, but you don't show so much of a ridge like you do for that one. Show the original
Right.
picture again.
Oh, right.
Yeah. See, you just pop all those eyebrows on like you would in that style, and maybe put some of those lines there that it shows coming off, and it'll look very similar to that.
Oh, okay. I see where you're getting at.
The eye, you didn't make it that much different. You're drawing the eye straight across the nose. See that line there?
Oh yeah, I see where you're getting at. Okay.
They've arched it upward, so you could still do that. Where this one's flat, they've arched this one upward, so you still start at basically the same point, the middle
Oh,
there.
okay. Yeah, I see where you're looking at how it is, and I get it now.
So we're gonna take this back off here, so everybody wants to see other
Yeah,
stuff.
that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'll start doing that now.
Okay, let's see what people have been saying in the chat. Oh, okay, let's see.
Hey, dude. It is windy here today. Holy cow.
Okay, I'm back. Rick's getting salty. JP, sexy, salty Rick. Good Dog says, I'm getting to me. You're not getting to me at all, Manny. You'd have to do a lot more than that to get to me. Lorenzo says, hello, hail Raven. ERT says, Good Dog Press, stop trolling the Canadian Stanley. I'll take that compliment. ERT says, good afternoon in Spanish to Lorenzo. JP4 says, always Canadian Shield. Good Dog Press. Ooh, is Rick a salt lick? No. JP says, hi, Lorenzo and Manny and E and Model. And Ortiz says, what's up, JP? JP says, having lunch with the king. I am not there. You sure it's the king? It says Ortiz. I think he means Burger King. And Bob says, nice one. Uh, Ma, JP says, E and Manny, car wise. I got you both beat. Model says, okay, who wins in a fight? JP, a king tiger or the Canadian Shield? I have no idea who a king tiger is, so unless it's a tank, if it's a tank, the Canadian Shield. If it's a real tank, JP4 says me. ERT says, what are you rolling in, JP4? JP4 says, 2008 Town and Country loaded. 2006 Trailblazer slightly damaged. ERT says, at JP4, you sure got Good Dog Press beat by a mile. Ortiz says, hail JP, Lorenzo, Bob, E. Ortiz says, I drive a humble Chevy. JP4, I had like 70 cars, including a 67 Mustang and a 70 Monte Carlo. JP says, I now have to take back my hill. E Ortiz says, laugh out loud, Good Dog Press. JP, now I'm back to work again. JP says, I will be highlighting Shez tanks today. Good Dog Press, I will hail when Brandon draws a CW. And Model says, check tanks are foot powered like the Flintstones mobile.
What's he mean by drawing a CW?
Canadian Wonder.
Oh. I'll get to him when I can there, bub. Hold me.
Here. I'm going to satisfy Manny. But he will not be pleased by his satisfaction.
This is how windy he is. Look at the tree. I can't show the sign that's right by here. If I do that, I'm going to be in trouble. I shall be right back.
No. Not after this, he won't, Ortiz. Let's see. We need a brush. We need a pencil. So let's see.
In case you see my mic be muted often, it's because my family's back. And they're cussing a lot right now, too. So, sorry about that.
Don't be sorry if we can't hear it.
No, I mean, sorry for the mic being muted.
Don't even be sorry for that. You gotta mute it. You gotta mute it, right?
It's just, in a way, I'm not entirely sure how your channel does work in a way, but I'm pretty sure you don't want no cussing on your channel.
Oh, that's true. But if somebody's gonna mute their mic for whatever reason, they gotta mute it. I'm not gonna get on anybody for muting a mic. Unless I'm trying to talk to them and then they don't respond back, of course.
Right.
I'll say, unmute your darn mic so I can hear your response. Plus, or days. I'm basically done anyways. I was for the day. I like to only try to go an hour and a half, 2 hours. So this quick 5-minute drawing isn't going to hurt anything. There, Canadian Wonder.
Hey, did anyone see the last episode of Titans for season 1? That was pretty intense.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give away a whole lot of spoilers, but in that one, Batman literally kills Two-Face, Riddler, and Joker. While Joker is still in the hospital bed, he literally kills him with a batarang.
Okay, you said you weren't going to give any spoilers.
Hey, that is far I was going. I'm not giving away the whole entire stuff, but you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, you just said he killed a whole bunch of villains. I think that's a bit of a spoiler. No color.
Oops.
Where's the top? Right there. See? There. Oh. There. It's not half naked. I can't help it if you can't notice certain things. There is Canadian Wonder. And I wonder why I did that. Okay. Stop sharing. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the character. You can't even see it now, so. Where's the C? I don't think there was ever a C. I don't know. I don't know the character that well. I've drawn her once, maybe twice, Manny. Not a character I'm focused on. Anyways, Brendan, you want to say where people can find you?
Yes. Let me get to a quieter spot first. That way, no one doesn't hear my family. Okay, where you guys can find me at, for those in the chat, for anyone who's new, you can find me at my channel, Brendan Bellinger, and for any newcomers, the last name is spelled Bellinger. I'll be putting up some gameplays and stuff, teaching along with some drawing videos as soon as I learn how to stream. But yeah, you can find me there. You can also find me on Twitter at The Christian TV.
Cool. And of course, you can find me here on my channel, and as well as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All those links are in the description. Brandon's YouTube will be in the description in about 5 minutes or less. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon. I was gonna have a live stream tonight, but I've got guests over for dinner, so I probably won't end up being able to have that tonight. But tomorrow I'll do a lengthy live draw and do several different characters.
Woo!
You don't know more about CJ? Well, maybe a costume, but that's about it. Because you've done more drawings over than me.
Who's saying this, Manny?
Yeah. Okay, so bye for now. God bless. Have a great, wonderful day.